Hey, chess fans. This is the round one game between uh, Jan Nepomniachtchi and Nijat Abasov. Apologies for the pronunciations. But anyway, this game ended in a draw in round one, and just want to look at why did they decide to call it a draw? I mean, both sides have rooks on the board. There's lots of pawns. Should be lots of play. Well, let's just look at one possibility of what could have happened. So you can see that this is how they ended the game, just kind of shuffling their rooks around, and then and right here, then now the game is a draw. But often we wonder, these grandmasters, they can see so many moves in the future. They realize, okay, yeah, it's a draw. It's not really worth it to waste the time because we know it's going to be a draw. So why waste the next hour? Well, what would have happened if we if if Jan decided to trade here? Well, again, this would be similar to, they probably would have agreed on a draw here because it's really, really hard to make progress. If black and white both just play defensively and nobody makes a blunder, it's going to be a draw. But what happens if one of them tries to get ambitious? So I want to show you this in case this kind of thing happens in your own games. If white decides to go for it, I want to get my queen across. I'm going to take these two pawns and get the queen across. Well, I have to be very careful because black has this idea here of sacrificing this pawn. Now, if white takes the pawn on f7 now becomes a passed pawn. That means no other pawns can stop it. Easy to make a queen. So white wouldn't do that, and would just play here to try to to prevent black from getting a queen across. Well, black would continue with the charge, and now white, who kind of went for it, has to deal with this move. It looks like that uh, white might be getting queen and black might be getting queen, but let's just say white takes here, then black gets to stop white from queening. And you can see in a few moves there's going to be checkmate here. So looking at that variation, no, white should not have went for it. Now, what if white didn't take here, just said, okay, you're getting a queen, but I want to get a queen as well. Well, then you've got this type of position, which is going to be very, very hard for either side to win, especially when they're at the grandmaster level. So these grandmasters knew that all of these possibilities were coming, whether one of them went for the draw or not. That's why they went they ended up with a draw earlier in the game. But something to keep an eye on in your games, if you're ever faced with a position that looks similar to this, I mean, you still have to calculate, but just just know that if the other side goes for it, that could be very, very, very dangerous. So just keep an eye for that in your games. All right, thanks everyone.